tell if you can see that. $2.93 a gallon this morning. It was a $2.79 yesterday afternoon, and I should have filled up then. But oh well, that's going to be the reality again in our country. Alrighty, let's go back to the shop. It costs too much to go anywhere. Might as well go to work. It's here. Now this is my proper knife steel that I ordered. Got 3 bars, and this is primarily for the next 10-piece set that I'm gonna start on this week. And this is 1095 high carbon steel, top of the line stuff. This is from Jant's Knife Supply, my favorite place to get steel. Now my other box of wormy chestnut came in yesterday also. Well, show it. There it is, right there. I've already had a couple people ask me about this for handle material. What I'm gonna have to do is wait until I get done with the project and see what's left over, because I didn't mention the block. That's going to be a 10-piece set also. The block is going to be made out of that, as well as the handles. So I've got a lot of cutting, a lot of trimming, a lot of sanding, a lot of planing, and we'll see how much is left over in the end. If there's enough left over, the first knife that's going to be built out of it is going to be one for me. Because the last one I had that I carried, I sold it off of my belt in a parking lot. So now one more thing came in. This came in today off of Amazon. I know I'm supposed to be off today, but I cannot stay out of the shop. There we go. Got a new set of tires for the bandsaw, and we'll go down there in a minute and install them. I've got some kind of problem with it. I'm not sure what it is. When it was crashed back last year, when the kid was using it and crashed it, I still pick at him about that, but it bent the blade, and he ordered a new blade, got the new blade on. I'm not sure it's a blade problem. I think because when it crashed, the tire on the top came halfway off, and I'm thinking it may have gouged it or something, or because it's got a slight wobble to it now that it didn't have before. But I think it is those tires that's on there. Now it is a Harbor Freight tool. They're not known for the absolute best quality, but I've seen several videos of people upgrade them with new tires and new all kind of stuff. But I'm going to start with the tires. My blade's still good. I'm not worried about that. So we're going to put these on there. These are not really expensive, less than $20, but these are supposed to be some of the top of the line tires. So let's go down there and do that right quick before I go in. Went over to my daughter's for the son-in-law's birthday party, and I didn't take the camera with me. There are so many people over there, and half of them I don't know. So anyway, Steven, happy birthday. I told him that, and real proud of the new set of post hole diggers you got for your birthday. If you want to keep your tools at home, buy your kids tools. That's all I can say. Alright, let's go put these on. Alright, the camera's in the way anywhere I put it, so let's see if we can get this blade off right quick. Doesn't need to come all the way out, just enough to get these off. And hang on, I did not bring a screwdriver with me or something to get up under there. Stay tuned, I'll be right back. Alright, just got to get under it a little bit. And when I changed this blade, it was falling off of there, so get this one off. See if we can't get an indication of what might be going on here. It's got a lot of build-up on here. That looks like where it bound up before, maybe. Don't see no chunks out of it. Anyway, let's get the bottom one off. If we can see that. Turn this around here. Now these wheels, they're both cast, I believe they're cast aluminum, what we used to call pot metal. Okay, I don't see any obvious damage. Maybe that's not what the other one bound up at. There's little holes right there. I guess that's for grip to hold it on there. Got a bunch of sawdust build up on it. Now I'm gonna get a towel and wipe them off good. Alright, that one's clean. Let's go back up here. It's rubbing because everything's loose. Wheel is bent right there. That's my vibration. Sure is the world. Now, do I try to heat that up and bang it out? Yeah, I feel it. I don't think so. Now, when I was looking at tires, I looked at wheels. The wheel, this one here, is as much as the saw. So maybe these new tires will help, and if not, I'll just deal with it, because I'm not going to pay almost $200 for a wheel. It don't make a whole lot of sense, and I'm not buying a new saw. Put it here. That says it's oversized, very tight. And also says you may want to soak it in hot water. So I think that's what we'll do. Let me hot up some water right quick. We'll come back to it. Alrighty, I got it on there. And it was not easy. And I couldn't run the camera and do that at the same time, so and there was one or two non-family friendly words said. But now let me see if I can get the bottom one on there. And I'm sure it's gonna be just as bad, so I'll show you what it looks like when I get it on there. Alright, there we go. That was harder than I thought. After a few more non-family friendly words, it's on there, both of them. Now I'm gonna get the blade back on and tighten back up, get the tracking right, and let's see if we done any good or not. I sure hope so. And it says these last for years, and I sure hope so, because I don't want to do that again. Alrighty, got them on. Got the blade back on. Got the tension set. A little tighter than I had it last time. Maybe that had something to do with it. Tracking looks right in the center. Plugged it back in. Let's turn the switch and see what happens. That's either going to be okay or it's going to come apart. That's why I'm going to stand back over here. Well, it definitely helped it. It doesn't have that big wobble in it like it did. Alrighty then. Tracking's right in the center. Now I'll put the safety covers back on. And the last step, I think I'm going to adjust the speed a little bit and speed it up just one more notch. I don't remember exactly where I've got it, but it's not full speed. Because these teeth are really aggressive, and sometimes they'll grab a piece of wood. Got to have Ricky Jr. print me another one of these inserts right here, because this one's a little wide. Now my friend Ryan is gonna one day, I'm gonna take this top off and send it to him, and he's gonna try to square these edges, because that still really needs to be done. But I've got so much work right now that I've got to have the saw. I can't be without it for any length of time, so that'll come later, but I can deal with that for right now. I don't really like it, but if y'all remember back in the video when I bought this thing, it was way out of square, and I got it as close as I can on my sander, but it's not right. Still needs to be about probably 100 thousandths or 200 thousandths on each side to square those up. But there we go. New tires, upgrade complete. And with that, we'll close this one up. As soon as I put this back together, I'm going in. And I thank y'all for watching. I thank you for your support. And I'll be back in a couple days with some more knives.